Hi Capricorn, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of May 13th through the 19th. This is for Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon, and Capricorn Rising signs. So Capricorn, for this reading, I am using the 8 Coins Tattoo Tarot along with the Moonology Oracle cards. All right, so at the bottom of the deck, I do have the 8 of Wands, Capricorn. So the 8 of Wands, for me, speaks about messages, communication. So for some of you, communication is definitely very significant here this week. So for some of you, that can be messages coming in maybe all of a sudden with the 8 of Wands energy. For other Capricorns, there could be a lot of messages. Communication could be definitely very important here this week. So messages coming in, messages going out. For me, the 8 of Wands also represents that shift in the energy. For some of you, there could be like a sudden shift in the energy. All of a sudden, maybe things are happening. The energy is shifting. For others, all of a sudden, you could be hearing something. Definitely see communication very significant for many of you here this week. Now, the overall energy, Capricorn, for you guys for the week is the Queen of Cups. And so for some of you, you're going to hear something. It's coming in. It's going to make you very happy. Queen of Cups is obviously that more emotional energy. She's someone who definitely trusts her instincts. She listens to her feelings, especially if she has to make a decision or, just the direction that she should move in. She's going to let her heart, her instincts guide her. So there could be some Capricorns that you're hearing from someone or you're hearing something. It's making you emotionally maybe very happy. If you are moving forward, you are going to listen to your instincts. You should listen to your instincts with the Queen of Cups. She's very, very intuitive, naturally very intuitive. So some of you that I'm reading for, you might have water in your chart, or this could just be your energy here this week. Now, what's interesting is we're starting out with the King of Cups. So we do technically have a couple here. King of Cups. So maybe there is a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces person that's significant for some of you. Now we have, let's see, very interesting. We have a few pages here. We have a Knight, we have a few pages along with that 8 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So for some of you, you certainly could be hearing from a water sign person, Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. We have the Page of Swords here. We have the Page of Cups here. We have the Page of Pentacles here, Capricorn. That's quite a few pages. And so, there could be some Capricorns that I'm reading for. Maybe you're going back to school. Maybe you're waiting on a decision about school. Schooling might be significant for some of you. For other Capricorns, maybe a child or children could be significant. If you're waiting on news to come in about a child, that could be coming in here this week. For some of you, a decision certainly could be significant because we do have the 2 of Wands here. And so if you are waiting on a decision from a water sign person, that could be coming in. But let's see here. Let me see what I'm getting. For other Capricorns, I think that you're hearing something. For some of you, you're hearing something, and then you might have a decision that you have to make. You might need to look at the options with the 2 of Wands here. This card speaks about the possibilities. You can see how she's holding the world in her hand. And so this card speaks about possibilities. So some of you, you're hearing from someone, you're hearing something, and then maybe you have an important decision that you have to make. So I see some of you looking at those options, those choices. And then we see you moving forward with that Eight of Wands, and then we also happen to have the Knight of Wands here in the spread as well. So physical travel could be in the cards for you here this week. You might be physically maybe going to see someone, physically traveling. There could be some Capricorns you're traveling with a child, if a child is significant. But I think that, you know, with this Seven of Pentacles here, I feel like for some of you, you've been working very hard. Seven of Pentacles is you planting those seeds. And so you've been invested in something. You've been working on something. And I think that some of you have been waiting on news to come in. And so here we have that news coming in. And now maybe Capricorn, you're faced with a decision that you have to make. For some of you, you're weighing the options here this week, but then we see you moving forward. Now we have this Knight of Wands with death. And so for some of you, again, physical travel could be coming up. Maybe you're going to be moving house with death. Death represents endings and new beginnings. And so this is something you've invested in. Others, this is exactly what you're moving towards. You're moving towards great change. Death is endings and new beginnings, but also it speaks about transformation. So some of you, this is what you're moving towards. But with the Seven of Pentacles and death, this is something you've been working towards. This is something that you're invested in. This is something that you want. And so, you know, if you're moving house or changing jobs, I see some of you weighing the options. And with these pages here, and then also that Eight of Wands, maybe you're hearing from multiple people for some of you, you know, especially if you're changing jobs or moving house. You know, we see you weighing the options. So maybe you're looking at a couple of apartments, a couple of homes, a couple of choices here this week, Capricorn. But again, Queen of Cups, overall energy, make sure that you're following your heart. Make sure that you're listening to your intuition when it comes to this. But we see you moving towards great change. So as you can see, Capricorn, powerful reading because you are going through great change. We do have a full moon here this week. I believe it's on the 18th. And so some of you might find yourself to be a little bit more emotional around that time. But when it comes to any decisions, listen to your intuition, follow your heart. Let's pull you an additional guidance card, Capricorn. Additional guidance for Capricorn. Here we go. Beautiful. This is beautiful. This is one of my favorite cards, Capricorn, from this deck. You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. So you and your loved ones are safe. For some of you, because we have this King of Cups here, this water sign energy, there certainly could be a Cancer individual around you, Capricorn, who's significant. Maybe you even have Cancer in your chart. But you and your loved ones are safe. So as you go through this great change, you are absolutely being spiritually guided. You are absolutely spiritually protected. And if you do have a child, you've been worried about maybe a child or your children as you go through this great change, you're safe. You are safe, Capricorn. All right, Capricorn. So I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. If you are interested in having a private reading with me, please check out northeasttarot.com. Have a great week.